Hey guys, it's Dylan from Star Wars Prop Shop, and today we're finishing the Wolverine Claw 3D print video. So yeah, we're basically just gonna leave off right where we ended with this happening.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Alright guys, so we have all of our pieces here. We have the handle, we have the first part of the claws, and then we have the claw tips. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell here, but on the back sides of these, it looks like it didn't fully print, but it actually kind of did. It's just such a thin layer. Now, if this doesn't work fully, I'm going to get super glue and put a thin layer over as a, layer of super glue. It's that simple. But one of the main things with this guy's claw tips is that these parts that go out there are supposed to go in here don't actually fit. They're not only too long, but they're also too thick. So what you have to do is just sandpaper and just sand them down a lot, and then sand around them if you can. I mean, at this point, you might as well just cut them straight off and just glue them on like this, so they're just like that, basically, and not even worry about sticking them in. But it's gonna just be a time lapse of me trying to sand this down and then gluing them in, and then painting them, and then yeah. So guys, I was trying to sand off the little stubs on here, and honestly, I don't know how I got it to kind of work with these claws, because I just sanded them off completely here, and I mean, they technically fit fine, so I'm just gonna basically cut off with some tweezer thingies the stubs on these, and then just glue them on that way, because that seems to be a lot easier. Alright guys, so it's the next morning, and these claws should have fully glued together. So I'm just gonna do a time lapse of taking the tape off, and then we'll see if they're dry. So what I feared would happen happened. For some reason on these claws, because this is my second set, I already have a full set made, is once I put the tape around the super glue, it's actually kind of stuck on there around the super glue really well. So if this happens, really all you gotta do is just not worry about it when you're taking all the tape off. Take as much off as you can, but then just leave it, and then once you're done, just use like a nail file or sandpaper or anything to just scrape it off just a little bit, and then you should be good to go. Alright guys, so I got as much of the tape off as I can. You can see a teensy bit, but it's really not that much actually there. Now the one problem is that on these the printer was acting a little funky. Let's see if I can focus. Alright, maybe not. Oh no, you can kind of see it now. This has lots of gaps in it. So what I'm gonna do is I got the just regular super glue here, or the super glue gel, any of it works. So I'm just going to okay, this actually might not be coming out. Oh, it's there. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Also, it's not focusing. Alright, so now I'm just putting it over these layers and over all the holes. So that it will just dry, then I can sand it down, there won't be holes there. Because Jake in his SE14C 3D print video, he used this to cover up the layer lines and they were basically practically invisible, which is pretty cool. So now what we're going to do is just let that dry, and then in like, for you guys, like 2 seconds, we will paint them. There also might be something over here. ATT. Sorry about that. I had a slight cough. If you guys want to see a tutorial on what I might be building here, though, just leave a like, subscribe, and just comment that you want to see the ATTE tutorial. Alright, now let's get back to the claws outside. I know this is cringy, but I don't care. It's cool. Aw, frick. Hiya! These sound effects are so bad, but I don't really care. Yeah! Alright, now let's do some cinematic shots. Alright guys, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment what you want us to build next down below. I'm almost done with my first build of the ATTE, which is the all-terrain, honestly something I don't know, walker from the Clone Wars era. God dang it. It's really close to being done, and it's super cool. And I'd love to make a video on how to make this and painting it with things like acrylic paint and making this actually look like an awesome replica model thing. Alright, I know this outro is really long, but I just wanted to say a quick sorry for it almost being 5 or 6 weeks and we haven't posted any videos. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, right now, this very moment when I'm making this video, we only have 21, not 23, I think 22 subscribers, and basically only 2 or 3 comments, but I mean, we kind of just do this for the fun of it, not necessarily for views and stuff. But still, we're sorry for this. I know it sounds weird and like an excuse, but there's been a lot going on in life. I don't really know. But we are going to try and make some more videos. We have a bunch of things like that ATTE, more 3D props, and possibly some armors from Star Wars, and also a Spider-Man costume that we should have a video on soon enough. So also look forward to Jake's SE14C 3D print video I mentioned earlier in the video. And as always, I'm Dylan from Star Wars Prop Shop. Until next time, happy building. Ah!